Hey guys, Ryan here, and today we're bringing you a video in a tank that isn't the Batchat 12T. It's going to be Object 268 Tank Destroyer. Going to be on Default Ridge 1944. I'm platooned with Spandex and Luke again. Spandex in his Chieftain, Luke in his IS-7. I still have a lot more Batchat 12T replays, but I just thought... usually I upload all the replays in the order that I recorded them, but I'll just try and mix things up a little bit because there's been a lot of Batchat 12T replays back to back. I thought I'd throw in a different tank and then I'll go back to Batchat 12T replays tomorrow. So the Object 268 Tier 10 Soviet TD, one of my favourite tanks in the game. I like to refer to this thing as the Tier 10 Yazi, because if you know that premium Tier 8 Chinese tank destroyer and how you play it, or at least how I play it, which is Russian and brawl with heavy tanks, I kind of play this the same way. Now, this isn't going to be an amazing game. What it's going to show is camping in TDs. I don't normally do it too often, but in this game they have a Batchat platooned with a Conqueror GC, so I kind of want to do my best to not get spotted. Also, even not considering this game and the artillery platooned with a Batchat, I just suck at camping, because what happens is that I'll go to position, I'll stay still for a bit, and then I get bored and I end up pushing out anyway. But I'm going to try my best to actually play like most TDs do. And there's nothing wrong with camping in a TD, providing you're in a position where you can support the team. And also, similar to light tanks, where it's like picking the right moment to push, there are certain moments in a game where if you're in the TD, sitting on the hill isn't useful anymore, sitting in the bush isn't useful anymore. You gotta know when to move. So right now I'm on the hill, I'm just going into each bush. This thing's got amazing camouflage. Activating the binoculars, I'm just seeing if I spot anyone. Not spotted anyone yet. The M103's come up here, which is interesting. I do manage to spot the Chieftain. I start backing up. Go forward real quick. I don't bother fully aiming because I don't want to stay still. And I'm just going to fire the shot. Don't hit. I'm just going to start moving. Move to left, move to right. Wiggle. Just in case the artillery's aiming at me. Now, I'm going to try and spot the Chieftain again, because the Chieftain has poor view range. Now, I do too, in this thing, but I've got binoculars and I've got really good camouflage, so I'm hoping I might be able to get the spot on him again. I do get spotted myself, but I do manage to hit the shot for just under 900. I'm going to drop down, and if you look at the mini-map where Spandex and Luke are, also a couple other teammates there, the medium and what I assume is still the M103. I've decided that sitting up there isn't going to be much of a thing anymore, and now I'm going to support them. Which was going to be, I'm going to push out and move, but what you're going to see is that out in the field in front of us there are actually a few enemies, so I can't quite push yet, because this is obviously a turretless TD, so against medium tanks it can be quite risky to push if there's quite a few of them about who can circle you, or if you have no support. So I'm just going to sit in this bush and try and line up a shot at someone. And this is what I imagine the more typical kind of tank destroyer gameplay is. Just waiting for a shot. And unfortunately the M48 Patton's out there, who is excellent viewer and you could spot me. The defender I'm not too worried about. You know, see I could get shot right into his turret for again just under 900. But the Batchat is over there, and that's the guy I was mainly worried about because of his platoon mate in the artillery. I'm going to try and just sneak a shot in. Don't quite get it. I do get spotted when I fire though, so I'm going to back up and wait till I'm unspotted again before going back into that little bush. I was not sure if that bush is hiding me or not, because it's quite a small bush for what is quite a large tank. Try to get shot on the defender, don't work, and now I've decided now's the time I want to push. Because Spandex is there anyway at the mouth of the little river there. So I've decided I'm going to go for it, especially now that M48 Patton's dead. Just come over the ridge. And you'll see that actually Spandex tells me to wait because the defender will pop out again. And he's completely correct, because as soon as I start moving, because I think, nah, I'm not going to wait, I'm going to push, the defender pops out again. So if I just listened to spandex and waited, I'd probably been able to get a shot into him. But now I'm going in. I've decided that I want to ram the defender first, just for shits and giggles, to see if I can do any damage to him. Because the 268 is a very fast vehicle, you can get some decent speed up in this thing. I'm going to push. I do like no damage, but being in the 268, I've got over 300 pen, I can't just shoot straight through his turret. Now I'm going to load a high explosive shell here for the bat chat, but I'm going to get surprised, because I wait till I'm unspotted, I decide to push, I need to stay in the move now, because I realise the hero isn't going to protect me from a Conqueror GC. I get surprised because there's actually a T-54 around here, who is firing high explosive, which is quite interesting. And I want to try and get the HE shell in the bat chat, but the T-54 is going to try and flank round me, so I shoot into a side in the hopes of blowing his tracks off, but it doesn't actually work. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I would have expected a Tier 10 TD 152mm high explosive shell into the side of a T-54 to be able to splash and blow the tracks off, but apparently not. So I got HE loaded, and I'm actually going to switch back to AP, because the bat chat has over 850 health, and if I high roll and kill him. If I don't, I want to ram him, and by putting an AP shell in him, it'll put him to low enough health to where I should be able to ram kill him. I hit the shot, the bat's got the heat loaded, but he only has 45 hit points left, and I'm just going for the ram. I don't care about taking damage. He does get caught on the rock, which is very useful for me, and I pick up the ram kill. Which is nice, because where he's at, I'm actually pretty confident I'm safe from artillery here. JC-1 2254 makes a bit of a mistake, and you'll see as I come around the corner what it is. Yes, you saw that correct. He is upside down. I don't know how he did that without dying, but it was quite impressive. And I was quite confused when I came around the corner, was aiming at him, didn't quite know what I was looking at. But a nice easy bit of damage there. And now it's just clean up. But this game, I went to like the typical TD position. Because as you'll see, we still have a TD over there. And you'll see at the end result screen, he doesn't do that much damage. So, camping your TDs initially to support the team, I'm fine with it, that's all good. If you get shots out, brilliant. But you just need to know, there comes a time where you need to move, you need to relocate. Even if you're not quite pushing like I am and going for ram kills on bat chat, you just need to move to a new position. So, I'm not saying you have to go from camping to attacking, but you have to go from camping to, when that position becomes not relevant anymore, move to a new position, because it's just quite frustrating. I'm sure you've all seen it, where like your team sit on a hill, and that's fine at the start, but then like the game moves to another side of the map and they're just all still sat there, your team dies, and people on the hill end up being left alone against 10 people because they decided to wait the entire game. So we win the game. Spandex actually managed to get the kill on the Conqueror GC, which is nice. So we got 2 of the platoon, the Batchat and the Conqueror GC. 35,000 profit, just under 4k damage, 190 assistance, and 3 kills. Only a second class, but as I said, just a good example of when to push in your TDs. I know, and a ram kill's always nice, and you know I love ram killing people. So, thank you guys for watching, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.